Who knew ballerinas could be scary as shit? Hi and welcome to TMG Movie Reviews. I'm Rick.
I'm Andrew, and today Darren Aronofsky's Black Swan, featuring an Academy Award-winning performance from Natalie Portman. It's a film that no one thought they would ever find interesting or appealing, given its subject is ballet, but what a ballet film this was.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the sort of thing that put me off. I was like, do I really want to watch a film about ballet? I mean, I was just surprised at how much I enjoyed it.
In the same way that Bull Durham wasn't about baseball, you know, this is a film that's not really about ballet.
It's a psychological thriller.
It's scary, it's exciting, it's fantastic central performance from Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman is amazing in it. I mean, we all know Natalie Portman's a sort of good actress from when she first popped up in Leon.
But here she's just, I mean, it's such a difficult role to pull off, and I think she does it absolutely perfectly.
Basically, you've got Natalie Portman, who's this really fragile, sort of weak character.
Dominated by a really frightening mother.
But she's sort of so pure, so innocent. She's perfect for the White Swan. But because she's playing the Swan Queen, she has to play both the White Swan and the Black Swan. But Mila Kunis' character is perfect for the Black Swan. She sort of encapsulates that character more than Natalie Portman can ever do. Well, so we think.
So we think. Mila Kunis as well. I think Mila Kunis, apart from the fact she's the most beautiful woman on earth right now, she's just excellent. I mean, I've never seen her in a dramatic role. The only non-comedy role I'd seen her in was American Psycho 2. But I don't think she really wants to be reminded of that. But here it's, again, another sort of harder role to play, is she the good girl? Is she not? You know, is she trying to lead Nina astray? Is she trying to take the lead role off Nina? It's a very sort of two-sided performance. You know, one side good, one side bad, and again pulled off incredibly well by another, you know, very talented, very versatile young actress.
Throughout the whole film, she's sort of in this pursuit of perfection where she just wants everything to be perfect about herself, and she's human, so none of that's going to happen.
And you see the toll it takes on these young girls. There's a shot of their feet, and their feet are blistered and cracked, and the toes are bent.
That stuff was awful, but it just sort of shows how damaging that can be to go after that.
I really think it's a great, fantastic horror, a scary horror as well.
It's so intense. I mean, once it starts getting going, it's sort of really slow paced and sort of really realistic, and it all just feels like a documentary. And then as the movie goes on, it just becomes so dark, so intense, and it just sort of keeps that pace right up until the very end, which is difficult to do, especially with sort of how unhinged she's going as the movie goes on. It just doesn't sort of give you a minute. I mean, this is definitely sort of movie that you think about after you've watched it. It stays in your head for a few days. It's so open to interpretation.
No, that's the thing, and that's what Rick says. That is the greatest compliment I think you can pay a film, is when you say you're thinking about it for days after. You have to go back and watch it again. Did I miss something? Is there some sort of nuance, some little character trait that I didn't see that maybe could completely change my interpretation of the film? Did that really happen?
Yeah. Is Mila Kunis' character sort of just a normal laid-back girl, or is she really plotting to take her spot? It's a question that never gets answered, as along with a lot of other questions, but it's not one where you're sort of going, oh, that's lazy. You think that's just really clever.
And if nothing else, you want to go back, because there's a really, really good scene between Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis.
Which may or may not have happened.
What would you rate it? I'd give it 4. I think it's wonderful.
Yeah, I'd give it 4.5 out of 5, definitely. If you've not seen this film and you're put off by the fact that it's about ballet, give it a try. It's a really standout movie and it'd be a shame not to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. So do please check it out. It's available on DVD. It's been on television a few times, and you can certainly get it on Blu-ray. And yeah, definitely worth seeing.
If you like this review, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, thanks for watching.
Thank you.